If you don't want to make any styling mistakes when it comes to decorating your venue, then you are going to love this video. Hi, I'm Ria, wedding stationery designer and stylist, and I love helping couples like you have fun while you plan your wedding. So today I am sharing 5 common wedding styling mistakes that I see couples make all the time when it comes to decorating their venue. I want to help you avoid making these mistakes because they can be costly and cause you a little bit of aggro on the actual day. So the first wedding styling mistake that I see couples make all the time is not repurposing their decor. So you might have a wedding ceremony area that you're decorating, you might have flowers, you might have props, and you might have some signage up there, and you know, it might stay there all day after you've used the area and just be wasted, whereas it could actually be all moved to your reception area so that you're getting a second use out of it. So when your guests leave the area and you've had all your photos taken, it's only wise to move everything because they'll be busy having their photos taken and having drinks or canapes, and this is a time that you can get somebody to move all that decor to your reception, and then you are getting 2 areas decorated for the price of 1. You can spend a lot of money on decor pieces that are going to be up at your ceremony area, so it would just seem so wasteful to not incorporate them into your design, and your guests will never even notice. So the second wedding styling mistake I see couples make all the time is not having enough wedding signage out. So wedding signage is so crucial to your day flowing nicely. What you want to do is guide your guests throughout your day. So you need to think like your guest when they arrive, what is going to help them, because they probably have never been to the venue before, so they don't know the layout like you and they don't know where all the rooms and things are. So you really have to spell it out to them and give them some clear instructions. Nice idea is to make sure that the venue itself has the correct signage about, because when you arrive in a car park, sometimes there's not signage and it's like, well, what direction do we go? There might be a few different buildings to choose from. Also, some nice signage to have is like an order of day, so that you have all the times on there and you have all the key things that you're going to be doing so that they don't miss anything, because the last thing you would want is for somebody to be late for speeches or the dinner and miss out on you cutting the cake or having your first dance because they didn't really know what time that was going to happen and they went wandering off to the bar or the loos. People need clear instructions, so you really have to spell it out to them. If you're like wanting no phones in the ceremony area where you're going to be tying the knot, if you don't want people taking pictures and video, then you need to tell them that on a sign. So there's all these different points, like maybe you're having a photo booth and you'd like them to do something in particular. You need to spell that out to them because it will make people take part more because they know exactly what they need to be doing. Third wedding styling mistake that I see people make is having their tables centerpieces a little bit too high or a little bit too wide. You have to imagine your guests sat at the table. They don't want anything blocking their view so that they can talk to the person opposite them. It's a big no-no because you want your guests to feel comfortable. So the last thing you want is some great big decoration overpowering. You want your guests to be able to chat openly to everybody near them, and you know, nothing's blocking their line of sight. So make sure to check this with whoever is in charge of the decorations. So the fourth styling mistake is not checking the sizes of your stationery ahead of time. Now this is quite a common one actually, because I get people all the time not looking at the sizes of like menus and place cards, and when they arrive they don't fit in with what else they have on the tables. So you might have some charger plates that are really big and you have ordered like menus and place cards that look a little bit small on the actual size of the plates. So make sure that when you're ordering stationery you remember to check the sizes. It also goes for like table numbers. It's quite common for couples to buy table numbers and put them into frames, and when you actually come to put them in the frames they don't fit. They're either too small or they're too big and they just won't look right. So remember when ordering, please check your sizes, and you know, it will make like setting up so much easier. So the fifth styling mistake is underestimating how long it is going to take to decorate your venue. So when you're choosing your decor, it's so easy to not factor in how long each task is going to take you. Not all venues allow like one full day to decorate. They'll only allow a few hours in the morning. Therefore, this may impact your wedding design, because if you haven't got time to do anything, then you're going to be rushing and you'll run out of time and you won't be able to put everything out. You might have large installations which need assembling on the actual setup day, and you might be wanting balloons, you might be wanting having bunting round. If you've got any decor like this, then it's really important to factor in the time it's going to take you to do it. So I would advise doing those kind of things first, because obviously they take the longest, and anything that you can just put out, then I would do this last, because then it doesn't matter if you are a little bit rushed. So definitely don't forget to consider how much time it's going to take you to put all this decoration out that you want, because it will make a huge difference and you don't want to be rushing. So those are my 5 most common wedding styling mistakes that I see couples make. So I hope it has helped you avoid them. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified of new videos when they go live every week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.